Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. You guys, episode 10 of the Pokemon Y MonoICE Egglocke. If you guys are super duper hyped, I need you guys to show your love on that like button down below. See if we can hit 750 likes. Guys, your support is greatly appreciated. I want to thank you guys for kicking butt so far on this series. I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited to jump back into it. I just obviously got back from the weekend, you know, and I hope you guys had a great weekend yourselves. We're doing this Monday through Friday, and I'm gonna do my best, guys, to get you the full episodes Monday through Friday this week. If you don't know, I'm actually going to TwitchCon. I'm going to San Francisco, and I leave Thursday morning. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but I'm here Monday through Wednesday, so I'm gonna do my best to try to get everything taken care of ahead of time, as there's a little sneaky hard scale back here, which could come in handy later on, so we'll try to grab that. I actually knew there was an item back there, but I didn't know that it was a hard scale, but there's a little pro tip right there. But let's jump back into things, because I feel like we have a lot to do. We have a lot to get to. We got another gym coming up, which is incredibly frightening, in all honesty. Like, I am shaking in my socks right now. I'm actually wearing white socks. So I have a funny story while I'm thinking about it. So Danny and I moved into an apartment together maybe 6 months ago, whatever, right? So we moved into an apartment together, and she was getting frustrated because I wore black socks, and she would find all these little black fuzzes from my socks chilling on the floor. Because, I don't know, I guess that just happens, right? I don't know, kind of like under my desk, things like that. Because I had these socks on, I guess they like fall apart. I don't know what to tell you, it's kind of weird. I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but I do. So, but the problem was, she kept thinking that these little black fuzzes, or fuzzies, or whatever you want to call them, were actually bugs, like little, you know, I don't know, roly-poly bugs, or ants, or whatever the heck it is, right? So she would freak out every time, because she's not a big fan of bugs. She's not a bug maniac like myself. You know, I would have loved to get married to a bug maniac, but unfortunately, she's perfect in every other way except for having the same passion I do for our insectoid friends. So, yeah, she would find all these little things on the floor, and she'd be like, "Is this a bug?" And she would call me over, and I'm like, "No, it's just like sock fuzz. Like, relax. It's not a big deal." And it got to the point where I legitimately went out and I went and bought white socks. I've converted to white socks now. If I go out, then I wear black socks, but as of right now, I'm rocking the white socks, and I'm not a big fan of them, but sometimes you gotta make sacrifices in a relationship, and that is probably one of the biggest sacrifices I've ever made for anyone. So I'm just kidding. We have a cool question of the day today. I'm actually curious to see what your answer is, as always. You know, I like to get to know you guys. I like to get a little bit more insight about you guys. So why don't you guys take a moment to tell me in the comment section below one unique fact about you. It could be anything. It could be the fact that, you know, you once ate 12 McDoubles from McDonald's. That could be your fun fact. It could be that you competed in your high school talent show and came in last place. It could be a number of different things. So feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And don't stress. Don't like think to yourself like, "Oh man, I gotta think of something super cool. Like, I gotta impress everyone." Guys, the internet. Like, let's be honest here. Don't worry about it. Just see what you can come up with, and if you come up with something cool, awesome. If not, it's all good, man. Just share me what you think one unique fact about you is. I'm sure, regardless of what it is, it's gonna be pretty sweet. So definitely do that, and I'm gonna make the swap into Nikki here, who's gonna get her first action ever in this LP in terms of battling, and I'm really hoping that Nikki can put in the work, because in all honesty, guys, we need Nikki more than Nikki needs us, and I don't know if she realizes that, but we definitely need Nikki to come through. And I'm really hoping that she can just evolve. I guess she evolves to level 30. She's gonna have to evolve. Like, first of all, if we even get through the next gym, which is the rock type gym, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit skeptical. If we even get through the rock type gym, then Nikki is the only chance as of right now that we have to get through this fighting type gym. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. My fingers are crossed right here, and we're gonna take down this little swimmer lady. We're gonna need all the luck we can get to get through this gym. So this is gonna be certainly an interesting couple episodes here. It's, yeah, to say the least. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm still trying to figure out ways that I could beat this gym without getting destroyed. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna bust out some potions here though really quick. So I guess I should share my unique fact. I'm trying to think of what my unique fact is. I mean, obviously you guys know I do this whole thing for you know, my job, I mean, I play video games. That's kind of cool, right? That's a unique fact. That's a nice conversation starter. I think one of the unique facts, I mean, I could tell you about my music stuff, I could tell you about whatever, but I would say one of my unique facts is that I was actually the captain, or co-captain, I suppose, really, of the poetry club at my high school when we did it. So we had like this little poetry slam club, and I remember that me and this kid Isaac and I were, you know, we were the dudes, we were the guys. We did our thing, man. We were like in charge of the little club, and we had a teacher that helped us too. But we would just write slam poetry, which is like performance poetry, and it was a big deal at my school though. It wasn't like we were just some kids who just like did poetry. We had this thing every year called WordFest, which was a big deal, and I really hope no one from my high school watches this, because that would be weird. But we did this thing called WordFest, and it was every year, and they held it in the library. And I haven't been to a library since then, because, well, no, in college, I guess I went to a library. So they held it in the library, and then everyone from all the classes would like get together, and people would write poetry or whatever, and they would perform it at this open mic, and the teachers would perform, etc., etc. Or if you didn't want to write your own, you could read like a poem that was impactful to you. You can get up there and perform. I mean, there were even kids who would bust out guitars and stuff like that, and they would play their music. They would write like acoustic songs. So it even went as far as that. It was kind of like a coffee shop vibe, which is something else I've done. I've gone to a lot of coffee shops to do like performance art, poetry, and singing and whatever else. This was years ago though. So that was really cool, and we would do that, and I don't know, I guess that's like something that I think a lot of people don't know, and people always ask, where does the name aDrive come from? It actually comes from that. I wrote a poem called Autumnal Drive. Don't ask why it was called that, but that was the name of the poem. And when it came to like me coming up with names to use on the internet, or like the PlayStation Network or Xbox or whatever it was, I used the name Autumnal Drive. That's what I used for like everything. That's like my MLG name, like on gamebattles.com or whatever. Like that's just what I used, and then I eventually shortened it to aDrive with 1 and a 3 in it, 1v3, which has no symbolicness or symbolism really. That was really good job, Dan. Symbolism. It doesn't have any symbolism, but what it does do is it was like my attempt of being kind of cool, because that was like on like YouTube and stuff, you had all these like super awesome snipers and whatever else, and I wanted to be like them, so I'm like, yo, I'll just put a 1 and a 3 in my name, it'll make me look so cool. I'll be Hacks aDrive with H4X space aDrive. I'll be so cool, and everyone's gonna want to add me to their clan. I'll be an Optic in no time, and it's gonna be awesome. And guess what? It worked, because I got in the Darth Empire. I was the PS3 team leader of the Darth Empire for a little while, and they're like a couple 100K sniping channel now. That was when they were like 17K. That was a long time ago. Yo, not bad, Glacius. Hit him with that big body. So I guess that's kind of how I got my name. So for everyone who always asks, aDrive, how did you get your name aDrive? I like to make lots of jokes when people ask on stream. I'll say, oh, I try to type the word arrive into my phone and it auto-corrected, so then it said aDrive or whatever. Like, that doesn't actually happen, guys. Like, that never happened. I did not find on the back of a cereal box. What are some of the other things I said? I mean, I've come up with all sorts of stuff. When you get asked that question a lot, like, I don't have like a cool story really. I mean, maybe that is a cool story. I don't know. I don't really have a great story as to how I got the name aDrive. But what I will say is, once I had it, I just didn't feel like ever changing it. Like, there was no reason for me to ever change it. I really liked what it was, and I've had the name aDrive on YouTube and whatever else for like 5 years now. So there's really no reason for me to change it now, right? So I just kind of roll with it, and that's that. But I'm curious to see. I'm really excited actually to read the comments of what unique facts you guys have as I take on the shoulder here. And that could be kind of cool. Could be kind of cool. So we got this rock type gym coming up, and Glacius, you need to focus here, buddy. You need to get your thinking cap on, and you need to focus against this shoulder, because otherwise we're gonna have some issues. That did 0 HP. That legitimately did 1 or 2 HP. Does he have skill link, or is that hidden ability? Does this thing have skill link? Come on, Glacius. Okay, Glacius. Okay, feel free to just not do anything productive. That's cool too. So this rock type gym. What I'm thinking I need to do is we need to get Glacius as high of a level as possible, because I know this. Yes, this rock type gym has 2 Pokemon in the gym. There's Amora. Why do you have Protect? Why? There's Amora, and then there's Tyrant. So we need to prepare ourselves for both of those. Can I encore him into protect? Is that a thing? I think I just encored him into protect. Is that actually what happened? Because that's kind of cool. I did. Oh my god, that pro plays aDrive. He just has to keep protecting, doesn't he? And he's paralyzed. Oh! Yo, I like this. I like this. This feel is gonna be sick. This Glacius, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And I get the... Oh my goodness. Glacius, I love what you're doing right now. I love it. And he's just gonna keep messing up protects, isn't he? Yes! This is awesome. So, Amora and Tyrant, right? So, Rock Dragon and Rock Ice. So we have to figure out a way to take on these two Pokemon with what we have right in front of us. So Nikki is not going to be able to enter the battle. Nikki's not even going to go into the battle. I don't even think I'm going to send Nikki in. Out. I might even just put Nikki in the PC, to be perfectly honest with you. We might just put Nikki in the PC for that match. Because in all honesty, Nikki doesn't stand a gosh darn diggity chance against an Amora or a Tyrant. It can't even take a hit. Like, I'm not even taking a hit from that thing. There's no chance. So, Nikki, you're probably just gonna sit around and do nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, what does Hutch have for moves? Hutch does have Discharge as well. Let's go to Hutch. So I'm just gonna be honest, Nikki, you're gonna probably just stay right there. I might even box you. We'll see how that goes. In terms of taking down the Amora, we got Glacius. Glacius can take Ice type attacks. And rock type attacks decent, I would guess, right? Unfortunately, because it's... You know what else could work now that I think about it? We have 2 more egg opportunities. If we had something that's not ice type, like we have the potential obviously to hatch like a Seal or a Shelder, which are both not ice type yet. They evolve into ice types. That could be a good situation as well. So we do have some opportunities. We'll have to kind of feel it out. It's hard to say right now because there are some things that could change on our team before we get there, but I'm just trying to think out loud because it is obviously gonna be very challenging, and we're gonna really need to make sure that our team is like ready to rock and roll, because otherwise we're gonna get decimated. I just know it right now. I just know it right now, and I do not want this LP to end on 3 episodes or 10 episodes or 12 episodes, whatever it is. I don't know why I said 3. I meant in like a few episodes, because that would be devastating. So this is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. Before I fell in love with Mothim, which is now my favorite Pokemon, I really liked Masquerine, and I just feel like it's got such a cool design. I like the fact that it gets Intimidate. It got the Sticky Web, which is a really cool buff for it too. Like, to give it Sticky Web is really neat. So I'm a big fan of that too. And I'm just always a big fan of it. I really wish they came out with Mega Masquerine though. I've talked about this a bunch of times. You just kind of like elaborate on its pattern on its back, make it bug water type, and then give it a special type Intimidate. So you could send it into battle, get the Intimidate off, it Mega Evolves, gets a special type Intimidate off, and this thing is awesome. That would be such a cool Pokemon, and just make it unique to Masquerine, so only Masquerine gets that special type Intimidate. I feel like that would be such a cool, like, Mega, and it wouldn't even have to have crazy stats. Like, you buff his speed up a little bit, you know, and then maybe kind of, you know, play with his defenses a little bit like that. And if you make him bug water, he's already gonna be like a lot better than he was. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's kind of what I've been feeling with this thing. But unfortunately, you know, I guess there's no love for little Masquerine here. But definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. There's no doubt about it. I feel like, I mean, it looks like a little duck almost in a way. I don't even know what to say. It looks like kind of funny. I don't know. I dig it. I dig the Masquerine. So I also have to see, because Nikki does have Wake Up Slap, actually, which is 4 times super effective against Amora. So we have that as an opportunity as well. The biggest thing I'm worried about is that Tyrant is going to have Rock Tomb, and I think he has Rock Tomb. I'm not sure. He's going to just Rock Tomb our entire team to pieces, which is a problem, obviously. I think you can assume. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how things pan out. I might do some grinding. We'll see where we net out. You know, taking on some of the trainers in the gym. We'll see how that kind of works. I don't have Rock Smash. So is that the end of this route? Okay, so actually what's kind of cool is we can have a capture on this route. I have yet to capture a Pokemon on this route. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bust out my Rod. That sounds weird. And I'm going to use the old Rod here, and we should be able to fish something up and catch it. That's the plan. And that'll count for our encounter for this route, because I'm pretty sure this is a separate route. Let me actually pull out my map. Is this a separate route, or is this actually a continuation of the route above? I could be wrong here before I actually do this. Let me look really quick. Let me look. So we were on Route 8, which actually, you know what? I think Route 8 is a continuation of what was above, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I think Route 8 actually does count as the same route as above. So you know what? We're actually not able to do that. We're not able to do that. But, now what I do remember actually is now that we're in Cyllage City, which is a new town here. I'm just gonna see if anyone gives us anything. So we can get our bicycle here as well. Let's go do that actually. Is this the bike shop? Cool, let's grab our bike shop. Our bike. Oh, welcome, come right this way. What Tommy you have, young man? Did you know that you were 10,000? You were number 10,000 customer? What? Yes, they come in more than one color. Yeah, baby. Will I go for yellow or green? I'll go with green. I don't know. Not really too picky when it comes to this kind of stuff. We'll go with green. Okay, so now I actually have a bike, which is kind of useful. It'll help us travel quicker. That's typically what bikes do. We'll also get our fitness on, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Let's hop on our bike. We have to heal at some point. Now, what's the most important thing about this town is that they have a shirt store. And it doesn't look like they have the shirt I want. Alright, well, I want the Vanillite shirt, so that way I can be rocking it. But, okay, so what I was trying to say is there is actually an encounter in this town that we can kind of take advantage of. So I do want to do that. I want to try to take advantage of that encounter in this town. Because, obviously for Nuzlocke rules, you catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each route. And in towns too. And we did get the fossil from the last town. So in this town, what I think we can do, if I'm not mistaken, is we can either fish in the water in the town, because I'm pretty sure we're still in the back. Yeah, we're in the town, or I can rock smash a rock. So a couple different ideas. I'm thinking the fishing is probably the best way, because I don't feel like rock smash right now. So let's see if I can fish something up here. Is it gonna let me? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to cast my rod into this little stream. Alright, cool. So we reeled it up. I should be able to catch the first Pokemon we encounter, which will be this little guy here. And it is a love disc, so nothing too crazy. Hopefully we can catch this thing, and then we'll swap it out for an egg. And if the stars align, it could be something good. And we could use it on our team, and it'll be great, and it'll be a dream come true for us, truthfully. I'm trying to get this Body Slam pair to make this thing easier to catch. There it is. Now, I could Body Slam again, or I could just throw a Pokeball at him. I'm thinking we should just try to catch him. Let's actually just throw a... Let's throw a Netball. I mean, how often am I going to need Netballs? It's a water type. It should be... This thing should be caught. And let me actually, while we're waiting for this thing to be caught, let me open up the egg sheet and the randomizer, because I think we're going to get another egg here. Okay, I got the egg sheet and the randomizer, so we're ready to rock. I'm ready to add another egg to this team, and hopefully, it will be something fantastic, phenomenal, and absolutely amazing. Because we need something, guys. We need something for this team to help us out. We got Nikki, so we're one step closer to what we need to be at. But I definitely need something for this next gym. Like I said, something like a seal would be really good. Something like Shelder would probably be okay, because I think Shelder's just pure water type. So a couple different options. So let's go check this out. Let's get the random number generator popping here. 1 through 32. We're gonna randomize, get number 26, which we've already grabbed. We're gonna get number 17, which we have not grabbed, and the nickname is Shimmer. So number 17, we're gonna grab number 17. So let's see, 6, 12, 18, so this is number 17, right? Yep. So we're gonna grab this egg right here. The nickname is gonna be Shimmer. This have a, no, it didn't have any items. So we're gonna hatch this thing, nickname Shimmer. We're gonna see what it's gonna be. I'll be right back, guys. Let me hatch this egg, and we'll see what we got. Alright, guys, so we're gonna hatch this egg. The nickname is Shimmer, coming from Jordan, and we'll see what it's gonna be, man. Let's keep our fingers crossed for something fancy, man. I need something. I need something good. I need something nice. Come on, don't disappoint me. Don't you dare disappoint me, Jordan. I can't. I just can't. I just can't keep doing it. I can't do it. Stop it. Stop it. Shimmer, I'm sorry. I'm not adding you to the team. I'm not adding you to the team. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I forgot to nickname it. Oops. Alright, well, just pretend my bad. I forgot to nickname it. Alright, let's see what it is anyway. The nickname is Shimmer, and it's not like we don't have an abundance of these guys anyway. So, I guess I don't feel that bad. How many do we have? We have another one here. What is this one? Oh, Gentle Refrigerate. So this one's Shimmer. I apologize. My apologies for not nicknaming it. I just don't know what to say. I'm just out of things to say. We do have Scoopski still. We do have Scoopski. But I think I'm just laughing because of the excess amount of Amoras that are just everywhere. They're just everywhere. Does this have low kick yet? It does have Metal Claw, actually. It does have Metal Claw, so there's that. At least we have that going for us. All right, well, I don't know. Let's heal up. Let's heal up. I guess this is the team. Now, I do have another encounter on the next route, so I could always do that if I feel that we need it. I kind of want to experiment in the gym first and kind of get a vibe for what the other trainers are working with, kind of get a feeling of whether or not I feel confident enough to proceed. Now, there's like a little bike path over here. There's a trainer, I think. I don't know if she wants to battle, but hey. Well, that was some great advice. I always think carefully about which Pokeball I use to catch each Pokemon. So anyway, let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. We'll see how it goes. What's this guy? Oh, this is the gym leader. Oh dear, if you're here for the bicycle race, I'm afraid you're too late. The race is over and I took first place. I feel bad that you missed it. Here, allow me to give you the Strength HM as a consolation. If one of your Pokemon uses the move, it will be able to push large rocks around. So we're gonna get the HM for Strength, which is quite nice. However, if you want to use the move outside of battle, you need the badge from the gym I run in the city. On that note, I'll be waiting for you in the gym. Come challenge me at your leisure. All right, man. Well, there's a Pokeball here, so let's grab that. It's an X defense. Okay. Oh boy, I'm worried. I'm really worried, guys. I don't have a good feeling about this. I don't. I really don't. But we'll give it a go. Here's the gym. Well, Glacius, I'm gonna be honest, Glacius. I need you. I need you, buddy. I need you, Glacius, more than I need anything else right now. You're Ice and Water type. You have a plus speed nature, a minus defense nature, which is scary in itself, but you do have Water Pulse. You're kind of slow. What do I have on my team that can take a hit from a rock type Pokemon right now? I mean, Borealis. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Let's try it. We might have to really grind. Well, here's the Cyllage City gym, the rock type gym, the second gym in the Kalos region. And we've got our work cut out for us, guys. We've got our work cut out for us. Let's take on one trainer here and kind of get a little evaluation. We'll get a starting point of how I feel. And there's some tough trainers in this gym. I know there is. I know there's, I mean, already a Dwebble, flexing. Although I think Glacius can take down a Dwebble. I feel pretty good about taking on a Dwebble. Level 21, so we're right about where we need to be. I don't want to be over-leveled either. He's got Feint Attack, so that's why this plus speed nature is terrible, because this thing's not gonna outspeed anything anyway. Yo, honestly, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That was good. That was a good hustle. Feint Attack. Okay, I can beat that. I can beat that. All right, Glacius is good. Glacius is good. All right, taking down the first Pokemon. What else you got? This is intense. Like, this is how I feel like Nuzlocke should be. Like, you should be worried going into every. Oh boy. Well. Level 23 Relicanth. I'm gonna switch into Borealis because I want to get a discharge off, and I don't think that Glacius is taking hits from this thing. Do not use a rock move. Yawn. Oh my goodness. I can get a discharge off here. I should be faster. He used Yawn again. Oh my god. We're gonna get the discharge off. We're gonna be asleep. But if I get a para, oh, I didn't get the para. Okay. I'm gonna go to Hutch now, because I have discharge on Hutch too. If he goes for like Rock Tomb, we're so done. Do not go for rock moves. Water Gun. That's still gonna hurt though. Can I take 2 Water Guns? It looks like I can take 2 Water Guns. We're gonna get destroyed, dude. I feel like I need to Thunder Wave this thing, but discharge does damage. Yawn. Oh my goodness. That's a good thing. Use Yawn. Yes, we got the para. And we haven't fallen asleep yet. Whoo! Oh my god. Nice job, Hutch. Borealis. Nice job, you two. Oh my god, the Amora twins coming through. Thank you guys both. Get some levels, Glacius. All the levels you guys can eat. I need all the levels we can get here. So Didier goes down. Alright, that's one trainer. It's one trainer down. I feel like I'm gonna go heal. And we're gonna reevaluate. Because I kinda wanna try to grab another egg on the next route. I think I have to. I gotta go grab the encounter on the next route and catch it. I have to. We have to go in the next episode with another Pokemon. There's no way. There's no way we can beat this gym with what we have now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're gonna use up our next capture on the next route. I have to. That's what we're gonna do. So, good news for you guys. You get 2 eggs in an episode, which is awesome. Because the egg hatching is like one of the best parts, in my opinion. I always like to see what I get and see what the moveset on the Amoris I'm gonna get is. So, here we are, Route 10, which is a brand new route. We're gonna grab whatever this is here. It's a berry, the Papa berry. Please be the berry that reduces rock type moves. I'm gonna assume it's not. Okay, these are useless berries. Okay, well, let's try to catch the first Pokemon we encounter on this route, which is kind of scary in itself too, because there's really scary Pokemon on this route. So we'll see what it's gonna be. Because we could like, if we run into like a Hawlucha, that's hard to catch. Eevee. Eevee's really rare actually, which is kind of funny. In this grass, but we find an Eevee, so that's really good. I could body slam it. We should be able to catch this thing. And what's funny is Eevee is actually one of the Pokemon that are allowed to be sent on this playthrough, just because of Glaceon, which we can get later in the game, but we can get Glaceon. So Eevee's actually one of the Pokemon that we could get in this game, but obviously this will be swapped out for an egg. Cool. I'm not gonna attack it again, because I really don't want to hurt. That did so much, dude. That Swift did so much. But it's paralyzed, and I feel pretty comfortable in throwing a Great Ball and trying to catch this thing. We'll keep our fingers crossed. If all goes well, we should be able to catch this thing and swap it out for an egg, which should be great. Come on. Sweet. Caught the Eevee. Awesome. We're going to swap out this Eevee. We're going to swap it out for another egg, and we're going to test our luck once again. I feel like I'm playing roulette right now, because we are really trying to get something. We need something. And I think this Eevee was what, level 18, 19 or something like that? I think it was like a decent level. So that'll give us a good starting point for whatever Pokemon we end up swapping it out for. So let me just check. What level was that Eevee? It was level, I can't even check. I'll check when we get to the Pokemon Center. We're gonna check there anyway, so there's really no point in me checking now. But let's go to the Pokemon Center really quick. We're gonna swap out, get one more Pokemon, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna be good. So let's see here. Eevee, please. Whoever sent the next egg that we get, please. Level 19. Okay. Let's do it. Let's bust out this random number generator. Number 16, we've already gotten that one. Number 22. The nickname is gonna be Lights. Number 22. All right. So what do we got? We got 6, 12, 18, 24, right? Is that right? So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I believe that is correct, right? Because we got, yeah. So the last one, Frigidaire. That was this one. Okay, so this one is our egg. This is gonna be hatched, and the nickname is gonna be Lights. All right? I'm pretty sure Lights is gonna be on our team no matter what. So this is coming in from, I think this is actually from Anna, from Allura Light, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. I think this is actually from Allura Light. Is it really? I don't know. Is it? Because it's from Allura. And the nickname is Lights. I don't know. Maybe I have the Twitter wrong. I have no idea. I'm so confused. But the nickname is Lights. So let's go hatch this egg, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so we're gonna hatch this egg right here, coming in from in-game name Allura. Nickname is Lights. Do not be an Amora. It's gonna be an Amora. I don't even want to look. What do we got? No thank you. No thank you. Oh my god, stop. Stop sending them. What am I gonna do? There's nothing I can do. I can't do anything about it. It's out of my control, ladies and gentlemen. These things are out of my control. I don't know. Does this one have snow warning at least? Nope. It's got mirror coat though. It's pretty interesting. It needs to go up to level 19, actually. This one also needs to be leveled up, too. But, hold on. So this one's 19, and then the last one I swapped out for was 17. So I actually should use the rare candies to level them up, to be honest. This one's 17, and this one's 19. I'll do that in a second, guys. I'll do that off screen. So that's gonna be it though for this episode. We're gonna take on the gym on the next episode and keep our fingers absolutely crisscrossed and see what happens. Don't forget our question of the day. If you guys did enjoy this episode, show your love on that like button down below. See if we can get to 750 likes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. That's gonna be it for me, guys. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. I hope you guys are enjoying the Mono Amora playthrough, and I will catch you guys next episode. Peace.